states, 100 shows within a year. But also, like, I want to talk about another number is your 35 monthly patrons on your
Oh,
Patreon page. So, how long have you been doing Patreon? And like, for me, I had a Patreon. I wound up shutting it down. I now do something on my website called the Kristen Ford Garage.
yeah.
And I mostly enjoy the process, but occasionally there's this like, fuck, I have to do this thing. How is your Patreon and your like artistic life?
I I have had the same feelings. The oh no, I need to do this can be hard, but it's also I actually at one point set up my Patreon in the way that made it the most motivating for me because I think I was diagnosed as an adult with ADHD, and it makes sense why I like need deadlines. Like if it's just like, oh, just, create stuff. It doesn't work. I don't do it. And so having Patreon and having people that I know are paying to be there and see my content made it like, okay, well, you have to do something. So that's helpful. And then because I often for my albums would be like, I set the release date and like tell people I have an album coming out on this day before I started writing it. Because otherwise, like, because I had to be that I had to motivate myself in that strong of a way. And I'm not saying that it was like from nothing, absolutely nothing. Like usually I have song ideas and stuff, but like I'm like I haven't even demoed these yet, and I'm telling people when it's going to come out. But it works. So that's the point there. Do what works for you. But the other point is that patrons are awesome. Like I have had the people that I have that are my patrons and the people that come and join my live streams like basically every time I'm live. I am so grateful for them. I'm so amazed that they give that much to me. And usually they're giving the same to a bunch of other artists. Like there's just these beautiful people in the world that artists need who are just because they're like, oh, I'm not musical at all. I just love music, and I'm like, yeah, that's the we need that togetherness. That what's the word? Symbiosis or whatever. I don't know if that's the
Mhm.
word, but the people who I can mention, like I've been able to go online now, and these people are so supportive, and I hopefully it's because I'm giving them a lot too. But where I have mentioned like, oh, this was years ago, but I mentioned offhandedly that I was like, oh, I should probably get an iPad or something because that would be way easier for looking at song lyrics and stuff while I'm learning them and like while I'm doing these shows where I have to play covers, da da da. And these people that are like my patrons and fans bought me an iPad for Christmas, like, and just had it sent to me, and I'm like, what? You're amazing. And it's truly even on days when I'm not feeling it, if I'm having a bad day, struggling with anxiety or depression or whatever, sometimes I can even just get on. And this is not to say that, so sometimes you really do need to just take a rest, but sometimes I get on live, even when I am not feeling it, and it feels so much better because just singing and singing makes you feel better. But also just having people who are like, we see what you're doing and it matters to us.
Mm.
Even if it's just 10 people,
Mhm.
if they're like really there. So that's all it is. Like I'm not saying that I don't want to have, the things where I'm getting a million plays on my songs. I do. I would love to be able to announce a show and it sells out without me like having to, you know, do a bunch of backflips. But like, but also not to put down where I am now, which is having this community of people that is so on my side and on my team, and you can have a quiet career and a very successful one